Hey, what's up, people? Frank here with a new video, and today I want to talk a little bit about factors that determine the effectiveness of your ritual. I have an approach to sorcery and magic that some people would call, almost scientific. I don't call it that way because, I don't really see a difference between science and magic. They're just two different ways of exploring this reality matrix that we inhabit. And at one point, they're both going to merge, right? Sorcery and magic, in my opinion and experience, is just science that is not yet understood. Applying the principles of the universe, such as, vibration. It's a vibrational universe, frequency, and sacred geometry to affect things, right? Now, when it comes to the effectiveness of your rituals, I found that there's nothing more important than the precision of the intention. Okay? You could say that the effectiveness of the ritual correlates directly to how clear you're able to get the intention down. Okay? See, it is said that there are technologies that exist where you can tune into this 0 point field of energy, right? This field of quantum possibilities that we inhabit, and you're able to tune into the specific standing wave or resonant frequency of a certain element, and in that way, you're able to manifest a certain element in its pure form, much purer than digging it out of the ground, cleansing it and then melting it and putting into another state. And at some point, you're gonna bring it down to that element, but it's not as clear as manifesting it out of the ether. Now, whether or regardless of such technologies being actually real or not, but you can learn something from that in regards to your magic, because your mind in a ritual is in essence not doing anything else. You are changing your state of consciousness, and you are tuning into one specific probability, and you're collapsing multiple probabilities down into one in order to cause a specific outcome. Okay? So the precision of the thought usually beats the effort that is put into the ritual. There were rituals that I did where I was moving around a lot. I was raising energy in all kinds of ways. I was, moving, dancing, shaking. And it had some effect. However, the rituals that were the most precise ones, and even when it came down to communicating my intent to the spirits that I send out, but just sitting down in meditation and focusing like a laser, focusing my intention crystal clear, had a more potent effect, even though less energy was raised. So one of the factors that will determine the effectiveness of your ritual is going to be the precision of your thoughts. Also, what you have to take into consideration is that rituals, or the manifestation of those, will usually take the route where it takes the least energy. Okay? If you fail to be very precise in, in your intention, you could get something that is like similar to the outcome that you actually wanted, but it's not exactly that. And you manifest a similar thing just because it was like the easier thing to manifest. It took less energy to create that. Okay? So, once again, in regards to the manifestation and to the effectiveness to your rituals, it is important that you learn how to put your intention out like a laser beam, very crystal clear. That requires a lot of focus, that requires the ability to meditate and to control your mind. Okay? If you want to learn how to do that, click the first link below this video. You'll be taken to a Facebook group called the Grail of the Serpent Inner Circle, where you will, after I added you, receive very high level occult education. Also, the ability to still your mind and to pick the intention and then to focus into it and to push your energy through it. And this is, by the way, not just used if you do in the ritual yourself. Even just calling up the spirit and communicating with the spirit will require this ability. You know, getting your attention and intention across to that spirit and letting it know what you actually want is not just the verbal. It's not just a verbal task. There's way more to that. Just like communication with spirits, it's not just verbal stuff. You know, it's a multi-layered communication. But I digress. If you want to do that, you got to be able to meditate, in essence, to change your state of consciousness into, readjust the energies that run through you and the entire universe. That can be learned through meditation. I teach meditation. I have a meditation program that is comprehensive, 4 lectures a month, once a week, very extensive, extremely high quality, extremely underpriced. And if you're interested in that, click the second link below this video. You'll be taken to a group called the Unbounded Mind, where you can learn meditation. Request access. I will add you. And I'll leave it at that. I hope you got something out of this video. And Frank White signing out. See you in the next one. Be well.